Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Anoop and I'm working on my Z today, so it's right here. And today I gotta solve a problem. Basically, it's got a problem with the knock sensor. So let's fire it up and I'll show you what I mean. Crack the door open. So, this is my little rig here for the computer, just in case, you never know. Anyway, I took it to the track a while back and I got, what was that, 1569 at 83. So what happened was, the timing was off and it was showing 25 degrees. And, well, going down the quarter mile, it just started to it was slow. And then suddenly it just cut out ignition. So prior, I was filming it and there was the code for the knock sensor, 34. And that's what we're gonna fix right now. Hopefully that's just the problem and it should run fine after that. Let me just get this thing fired up here. So this is the Nissan data scan. Light that up, and it just runs fine, man. Like, you know, idle's fine. Doesn't have any problems. So we're connecting here. All right. So I think it's connected. All right. Oh. Code 55. Now that's weird. That is really weird. Alright, you know what? It's code 55 right now. I'm gonna move out the other cars and we'll take it for a spin. I gotta get it up to temperature, and once I get it up to temperature, I'm gonna check the timing too, because I think the timing might be off. I did mess around with it, but I didn't have a timing light at the time, so I'm gonna go set that up, rig something. I got an idea how to get the timing connected so that we can kind of get an accurate reading. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, unfortunate for me, after I moved the car, the code popped back up. So I did get it warmed up. The temperature there is normal, and still connected, so you can see on the phone. Code 34 knock sensor circuit. Zero start. Car started 0 times with this fault. So basically, I guess the circuit's messed up. Alrighty, so I'm gonna crack the hood open and get started. So what I got here is I have another knock sensor I got from eBay. I cut off the end because the connector is different, like totally different. So I'm gonna plug this in. There's some instructions online how to do that, so I'm gonna get started with that right now. Okay. All right, y'all. So I already tested the connector, and I figured when it did work after I plugged it back in that everything was fine. But basically what you want to do, so this part here goes to the ECU. So this guy with that male port, I guess you want to call it, or is that female? Yeah, female connector. This is the ECU. And this guy here with the prongs in there, that's the male. So that one goes to the lower intake manifold. So this is the upper one. So when you take this off, there's another one below with all the ports, and that is on the block below. So you got to take off this plus the bottom, and I'm not going to do that, not right now. So what I'm going to do is just, you know, online they say just take off one of these bolts. So I'm just going to pick one and attach the whatchamacallit here, the knock sensor there temporarily, because I still got to change out these injectors. And yeah, hopefully this solves the problem and I can drive fast. Okay, so what I did for the testing for ECU side, basically, I know it's not something with the wiring to the ECU, is you take your probe, I had it on 20,000 K, and I think it was, this guy is for the negative, the one with the black wire, and you just poke it anywhere on the body here, boom, right, no or whatever. And this one here goes to the ECU, so it shows roughly, well, whatever, shows some power. Maybe I should disconnect the battery. Okay, let's give this another shot. Yeah, it's around 585, 590. It just fluctuates around there. And then on our, this guy here, well, I mean, you can test it doing this. So the brown wire, I guess, is a signal. So, what am I doing? I guess I could do it that way. It's 575. So it's off. The ohm's off for a little bit, but I'm guessing that's what the ECU wants to see, and it's probably in a range. So yeah, we'll put this in, plug it in, and the ECU should read that. Now, this guy here, I guess it's intermittent, the one going. And I looked at the little prongs there. They're not like corroded or anything. Okay, so now I'm not getting jack diddly. Nothing on that one. Nothing on this. Well, I don't know, I can barely connect to it anyway. Can't really do this. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna connect this guy to the block, or the intake bolt here, which I have here. Pick this up. It's whatever, I think it was 100 millimeters. You needed like a spacer and a washer, obviously, and it sits a little high, which is why you have this bolt and washer there. And I'm going to take off either, well, this one looks like it's obstructed, so I'll take off this guy here and then mount it and plug in and see what happens with the ECU. All right, let's give this a whirl. So this guy here, this nut is a 12. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right. Okay. You can see like the difference in length, right? Because you got to accommodate this guy here. Okay. And this one here, I measured, it came out to, I think, 13, so metric. So 12 metric for the OEM and 13 for the other guy. Okay. I'll put it in there first. I don't want to over torque it because that's like a little aluminum bolt I put there in between to sandwich it. That's good enough. Ain't going anywhere. Okay, so I think the white one was signal. So brown goes there. And this was negative. That one goes there. Okay. I'm gonna go inside the car and see what happens. Sorry y'all, I forgot one thing. That was the timing. So I rigged this little guy, you know, I use it on those older cars. I find it more accurate than using this little method here. This thing, when it flashes, it's all over the place. So anyway, showing about, it's off. It's probably like 16 degrees, so I'm going to try to fix that. And I forgot to loosen those. Alright, power on this sucker. The wire's too short to make it to the cigarette outlet, so gotta improvise. Alright. It's fired up. Let's go check Ethan data scan. Oh. Car started one time with this fault. Okay, we'll clear it. If it comes back, 55, no faults. All right, I'll keep an eye on this, and we'll go for a spin. And we'll see how it drives. Hopefully, it pulls hard. Not this mumbo jumbo that I had before. Look at this, 15.69 with 83 miles per hour. What's up, y'all? I'm in the dark. I had some errands to run. Anyway, good news. News is no faults. And the car started, and boy, does it drive great. Can't go to the track now, but stay tuned. I mean, I am gonna take it eventually. But let's go for a ride. Right-hand drive. It's kind of weird to drive, man, honestly. The only thing is the hike light came on. Let me see if that goes away. I'm gonna turn this shit off. Okay, off. Power back on. Fire it up. Oh, man. I don't know what that blinking light is. Hicus is gone, but yeah, that flashy for the power light or whatever, that got me concerned. Hopefully it's nothing too serious with the transmission. It is an auto tragic. I do have a 5-speed in the garage though. Alright. God damn, it's like a highway to get out of here. Once I'm on the road, I'll get back in. Alright, still cruising. Made that turn. Took forever for those lights. Anyway, the steering wheel's stiff as hell right now. And so, I'm waiting for that Hicus light to turn back on. I heard it, it's like, or I read it, it takes 20 seconds or so from startup. It hasn't popped up yet. So maybe an on-off worked. But I don't know what the deal is with it. Oh, there it is. Popped on. Just took a couple bumps. Still, she's driving nice, man. I'm like the lowest car on the road, and I didn't even drop it yet. Just wait until I drop this thing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get to the lights. Stay in the opposite lane here. Alright, I'm gonna boot it from here. Okay, so I'm probably next week gonna go down to the racetrack and hopefully this car can do what it's supposed to do, which is 14s, right? Like not 15 and a half or 16 seconds that it was giving me. It feels like it's gonna do the 14s that was set out to do. I mean, look at the kilometers. It's only 64 something, right? So it's definitely still in good shape. Timing belt was changed. Water pump. Look at this crazy ass bus driver, man. What a freaking dumbass. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned, and yeah, I'll drop a vid, man. I'll go to the track, I'll drop a vid. I got some other rides and stuff. I got to work on the Fiero and on the Mini, but yeah. So join, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video.